This could, okay, that would be great. Okay, let's see. Question 5, number 8 is that how many solutions did you think there are to the system of the equation, and explain your answer. So Amy, what do you think? How many of the solution? 2. And Robin, did you agree with that? So basically here, there's one of the linear equation, one of the quadratic equation, right? So in here, it has 2 intersection points. That will be A and B, right? That is means A is the solution of the linear function. It is also the point on the quadratic function, right? Did you agree with that? So that is definitely 2 of the solution, right? So why? Because it has 2 intersection point A and B. Intersection point. I'll just spell intersection, whatever. But in here, you know that as because it has 2 intersection point A and B, that is means it has 2 solutions, right? So in here, would you like X make the solution to the system of equation? So for example, point A, so can you give me what is X-mation value? So basically as X is equals to what? Robin. Robin, so what is X-mate value on point A? Robin.
Yes.
So what is X-mate for A? Point A.
X is 1 for A.
X is 1. How about Y?
Y is 2.
2. Is that X is equals 1 and Y got to be 2, right? How about B? So is X made as?
X is 4 and Y is 5.
Yeah, so X is 4 and Y will be the 5 will be the solution to the system of equation. Is everyone agree with that? Right? And that will be B. So that will be X is equals to 1, Y is 2. So basically at point A, that will be X is 1B and Y is 2. How about point B? That will be X is equals 4 and the Y is equals 5, right? That will be the solution of the system. Okay, so let's see question C. He said the following is the system of equation graphed above, right? Y is x plus 1. Another one is a quadratic function. Y is x minus 2 squared plus 1. And how can you verify whether the solution you X made in part B are corrected? So Jasmine, what do you think? So how can you verify the solution which is corrected? Jasmine, can you hear from us, please? So basically in here, when you verify the solution you estimate that is basically means we got to figure out as point A is satisfied with this 2 solution, right? 2 equation, right? Or maybe point B that will be also satisfy the system of the equation, right? Did you agree with that? So basically you got to verify point A, which is x is equals 1, y is 2. That will be the solution of the equation, right? And same as B. Did you agree with that? So let's verify the solution. So basically, like got to be figured out that is when x is equals 1, is that y is equals 2. So y is x plus 1. So when x is equals 1, so that will be the left side will be equals x plus 1. It is 1 plus 1 is equals 2, right? And y it is 2, right? So this is the solution. So point A is the solution of the system. How about B? So in here, that will be when x is equals 1, on the left side it will be equals 1 minus 2 squared. Adding by 1, it is definitely 2, right? So the right side of y got to be equals 2 also, right? So we got to figure out B is also the solution of the system of equation. Is everyone agree with that? And Robin, I cannot see from your side. Would you like to turn on the camera, please? And would you like to unmute yourself, please?
So you're asking me about number 5D?
No, I didn't ask the question, but I cannot see from your side. You basically stop the video. So does anyone have any questions in here? Right, that will be the homework from last week, right? Amy, we can see from here, right? I got clear this way. Okay, if there's no questions, let's go back to what we got learned for today. Here it is. So does everyone have this page? That will be section 4.1 simple examples. It said first, graph the following system of equation to find the solution. After you have found your solution, verify is that correct or not, right? Let's give a question one as an example. So first, what about how to graph y is equals 3x minus 5? Amy, how to graph this function?
First you put the dots for -5 goes the y-intercept.
Okay, so Amy said that I got to figure out what is x-intercept, what is y-intercept, right? So basically as x is equals 0 and y got to be -5, right? And how about another one will be y is equals 0. So what is the x? 2?
No.
So that will be 3x minus 5 is 0. 3x is 5. X is 5 out of 3. Is that x is 5 out of 3? Right? Is x is 5 out of 3? Right? Robin, Jasmine, can you hear from my side?
Is this posted on Google Classroom?
Yes, I do. Yes, it is.
Also, can I go get my charger? My iPad's gonna die.
Sure, no problem. So I will show you that will be on the lesson 15, simultaneous equation 3, lesson 15 adjustment. So basically we figure out what is x-intercept, what is y-intercept, right? And Robin, I said, you can not stop the video or also mute yourself. Otherwise, I cannot know anything in your site, right? So you know that you pay the money for the class, right? Right? So don't waste time for this 1.5 hours, okay? So and here, when x is 0, y is -5. So 0 and -5, that would be 0.8, right? And how about 3/5 and 0? X is 3/5. 5/3, that basically is 1.7 around, right? 1.7. So 1, 2, that is between 1 and 2, but there's near 2, right? So here's B. So you got to connect this 2 point with the ruler. So here it is. Oh, hate it. Oh. Right. So this is a linear equation for y is 3x minus 5, right? Is everyone agree with that? Right? So, and here we got to figure out what is x-intercept, what is y-intercept, right? We figured out the first linear function. How about step 1? So that will be y is equals 1/2x, right? What is 1 is equals to 1/2x? Same idea. First, definitely 0, 0 point, right? How about second one? So if x is equals 1 as y is 1/2, or maybe we do x is equals 2 because I prefer a whole number instead of fraction. Is that reasonable, right? So if x is equals 2, y go to be equals 1, right? So let's do it. 0, 0, and 2, 1. X is 2, y is 1. And another one, 0, 0. So that is A dot, B dot, right? So we got connecting this 2 point. It seems the answer. Okay. Does everyone agree with that, right? So, and here from the graphing, I think intersection point may be X.
So it's
Yeah, Hello, come in, please have a seat. Where would you like to sit down? Maybe. Oh, did you know that our class starts at 7? Why don't I started not coming? Okay, okay, sure. So today we got to learn what is a linear function. Okay, so here's the handout. So can you see from here?
Yeah.
You can see that from that. Okay, sure. Okay, let's continue, everyone. So and here, we got two linear function, right? So the red one, that will be y is equals 3x minus 5. And another third will be blue line, that will be equals y is 1 out of 2x, right? So at the intersection point, did you see the intersection point, right? I can give the estimate value because everyone knows that is graphing always give the estimate value, right? You cannot give an accurate number, but let's see. So in here, from the intersection point, I think the solution for this equation system, that will be x is equals 2, y is equals 1. Is that right? From the graph it is. So let's see, is that true or not? So we got the solution, that is the black point. At this point, x is equals to 2, y got to be equals 1, right? So if x is equals 2, y is equals 1, let's verify, is that the solution of the system, right? So is that solution of the system? So let's go back, how to verify it. So x is equals 2, y is equals 1. So let's see, y is 3x minus 5. Y is 1 out of 2x. Can you please verify the solution, everyone? So I will show you the first one. So the first equation, so the left is equals to 3 times x will be 2. Minus 5, it is 1, right? Is that right? Is also equals to 1, right? So how about the second equation? That will be y is 1 out of 2x. When x is equals 2. So 1 out of 2 times 2 is 1. The right is also 1, right? Because y is equals 1, right? So did you agree with that? So x is equals 2, y is equals 1 will be the solution of the system, right? Equation system. Did you agree with that? Okay, so is everyone in here understand? Robin, did you have any question? Jasmine, yes or no? If there's no questions, let's start and give an example for question 2. And can I know your name, please?
Also,
Can you help me to write it spelling, please?
OSA.
OSA,
Yeah.
right? OSA, right? Am I right? So my name is Tina. Okay. And here is Amy. And we have some of the students in online. Okay. So here, some of them, I hope they can show the face. So another boy here is Robin, and another girl is Jasmine. I think we are still missing Zadok, Chenxi. Huh? Michelle, yes, yeah. Michelle. Yeah, Michelle will come in later, but Jasmine and Zodak will, take away for today. But that's fine. So let's also, okay, let's see, go back to question 2. Question 2, let's redo the question 2 again. So let's try to figure out question 2. Question 1, we already figured out will be x2 equals 2, y is equals 1. Let's see question 2. Here, y is equals to negative 2x plus 7. And another one will be x plus 3y is negative 9, right? So in here, he's asking to graph this linear equation. Does everyone know how to do it? So we got to using the x-intercept and y-intercept because 2 points can decide one linear equation. Did you agree with that? So 2 points is the side of straight line. Is a straight line is a linear equation? right? That is a linear function, right? So let's see in here. In here, I would like to choose x is equals 0. And Asa, can you tell me for the first function, when x is equals 0, what about y?
Oh, -3.
X is equals 0, what is y? X is 0, what about y? When x is 0, -2 times 0 is 0, right? 0 adding 7 will be, is that 7? Right? So when x is equals 0, y is equals 7, right? And another question, which is when y is 0, what about x? I give you a little bit of time. So in here, y got to be 0. So what is, oh, sorry for this question. So when here y is 0, what about x? What is x, please? So basically that will be a one variable equation. You can write it down. Here, y is -2x plus 7, right? So y is equals 0. Basically, here is 0, right? What about x? So that will be 2. -2x is -7. Or maybe you can change as 7 equals 2x, right? So what is x? 7 out of 2. Did you agree with that? Okay, sure. In here, we figure out that is x, it is 7 out of 2. So from this 2 points, we can figure out the linear graph, okay? So the first point, let's see here. That will be x is 0, y is 7. So here is 7, right? Did you agree with that, Asa? That is point A, right? Yes. 0 and 7. Another one is 7/2. That will be basically 3.5 and 0. When x is 3.5, here is 3, here is 3.5, right? That is point B. Did you agree with that?
Yeah.
Right? So, and here, 2 points, that is connecting these 2 points, the side, this linear function. Do you need a ruler, everyone? Do you have a ruler? So in here, connecting A with B, we got the linear function y is -2x plus 7, right? And Robin, did you agree with that? You got the same answer? So how about after finish the first equation, can you help me to draw the second equation? I will use the blue line. That will be 3 adding by x adding by 3y is -9. So what is that? In Jasmine, did you print the handout? Did you have the handout right now?
Yeah, I found it.
That would be great. So in here, same idea, right? When x is 0, what about y? Robin. Robin, when x is 0, what about y?
When x is 0, y is 7. For
Seriously?
this one?
No, blue color.
Oh, the blue color.
We already
It
finished
is
that.
-3.
-3, right? Did you agree with that? So how about if x is equal, y is equals 0, what about x? Amy, what about x? When y is 0, y is 0, 3y is 0 also. So what about x? It has -9, right? So is the axis equals -9, right? So we got to draw this 2 point again. X is 0, y is -3. -3, where's -3? Go back. So -3 here. And another number will be x is equals -9 and y is 0, right? So we got to use the ruler to connecting this 2 point also. Right? Does everyone agree with that? So did you find out the intersection point? Right? Is this point? Right? So this is intersection point. We said that is point P will be, or maybe point S, because that will be solution point, right? So in here, I estimate that our solution will be 6 and -5, maybe, right? 7? I'm not quite sure because it may be, okay, because in here, as I mentioned, that is the graph can always give you estimate value or maybe reasonable value, but not accurate number, because we're not a computer, right? You can use the MATLAB or maybe Excel. That is, you can draw accurate number, but when you're using your hand, it's always have error, okay? So in here, that will be maybe x is equals 6. It shows y it is maybe -5. Let's try, right? So would you like to help me to verify that is x is equals 6, y is equals -5 will be the solution of the system? In here, I figure out x is 6 and y is -5. If that works, I hope. It has. So let's see here. Y is equals -2x plus 7, right? So we verify this is the solution of the linear function. That will be when x is 6. So the left is equals -2 times 6, adding by 7. See, -2 plus 6 is -12 plus 7 is -5. Is that equals to the right? Because the right is the y is -5, right? Also, right? Did you agree with that? So another equation will be x plus 3y. Is that x plus 3y? It is. So let's verify x plus 3y. X plus 3y is equals to 9. So the left, so what is the left? So the left, oh, I don't want blue. The left is x is 6. Y is 3 times -5. It is -9. Is that right? So the right is also -9. Did you agree with that? Is the left is equals to the right? Right? Also, did you agree with that? And in here, I'm asking, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm asking questions, read by yourself. To verify it. So I'm asking questions, read by yourself. So the first one, you got to show me the linear, drawing the linear equation. Oh, good job. Robin and Jasmine, after you finish, you got to show me, okay? Oh, that will be Michelle. Hello, Michelle, can you hear us? Hello, Michelle, can you hear us? We're working on lesson 15 and question 3. Question 3 over here. We got to first drawing the linear equation, linear function, that is, what is negative 4x adding 6y equals 6? Can you draw the linear function? Another one is x plus 6 is x plus y is 6. And from the graph, we basically can figure out what is the solution for this equations. Okay, so that is the intersection point. That'll be the solution of the system. Yeah, did you verify?
Yeah.
So, Amy, what is your answer?
X is
Okay, got it. You are right. So in here, I'm asking Robin, what is your answer, please?
My answer for the solution.
Yeah.
Oh, so 2.5 for x and
So did you mean x is 2.5?
I don't really know.
You don't know it? Okay. So you didn't draw the linear line? Did you draw the linear line?
I did draw the lines, but I didn't find the solution very well.
Oh, okay, sure. And Jasmine, did you figure out the answer?
No, I didn't get it.
Okay. And Robert, Asa, what is your solution, please? What is x? What is y?
X is 3, Y is 3.
Good job. Pretty good. So let's see why, okay? Because I would like to show you guys. So here, first, we got to working on negative 4x plus 6y equals 6, right? So, and here, if I give x is equals 0, what is y? And Jasmine, what is y? When x is equals 0, what is y?
1.
1. That is 1, right? Can you tell me when y is equals 0, what about x? Jasmine again? Y is 0. Here is all 0. What about x? So that basically 4x is equals 6, right? Negative 4x is 6. Basically, x is negative 3/2, right? Is that right? Right? So figure out those 2 points and let's draw in this linear graph. X 0, y is 1. Y is 0, basically x is negative 1.5. Negative 1.5. I use a ruler to connect these 2 points and draw in the linear function, linear equation. So here it is. For negative 4x plus 6y is 6, right? Is everyone agree with that? Let's draw in next one. Next one is pretty easy. X plus y is equals 6. I got to use baby right line. Red, right? So when x is equals 0, basically y is 6. Y is equals 0, x is 6, right? So basically 0 and 6, 0 and 6. We're connecting those 2 dots. And it shows intersection point at 3, 3. Right? Is everyone got the same answer? Right? Good job. So would you like to verify it? It does, right? When x is 3. So what is y is 3? Is left is equals to the right, right? So the left is equals negative 4 times 3 adding 6 times 6. What is that? Negative 12 adding by 36, 24. Is that 24? Did I make a mistake?
y equals 3.
Oh, y is equals 3. Yeah, thank you so much, Amy. You see, I always make mistakes. So that will be 3. So that will be 6 times 3. That will be -12 adding by 18. It is 6, right? Is that equals to the right? Right? The same idea. So you can verify 3 adding 3 definitely is 6, right? So we verify the solution. We can verify the solution. Okay, so let's see. And Michelle, are you here or not, Michelle?
I'm here.
Okay, that would be great. Let's see question 2, Michelle. Tell whether the system of equation has one solution or infinity of the many solution or maybe no solution. What about the first one? And also, oh yeah, Michelle, please, Michelle. Yeah.
One solution?
Seriously?
I have no idea.
Oh, there is no intersection point.
Oh, wait, that means, oh, infinite.
Infinity.
I'm so lost.
So what about one and solution? That will be one intersection point, right?
Oh, wait, there's
In
zero.
here, is this two parallel
there's
line
zero.
has any of the intersection point?
There's 0.
So is that 0, right? How about second one?
1.
Second one. One solution. Here's 0 solution. And in here,
Oh.
what about this one? Also, can you please help me to figure out how many of the solution does this system has?
If it has infinite solution, you should be able to use any method.
So and here, yes, it does. Infinite solution, basically any number. So let's see in here, basically you can list as many as solution as you can, right? So in here, the first equation is y is 3x plus 4. And basically the second solution is y is 3x plus 4, right? By divided by number 2 at the same time. So basically, are they the same linear equation? If they are same, so when you draw it, they are same, is that they exactly overlap together? So how many solutions it has? It has infinite, right? Because one solution basically is one intersection point, right? So if those two linear equation overlap exactly, they are same, right? Is that the infinity of the solution, right? And Amy, can you help me to figure out what about this one?
No solution.
No solution? Does everyone agree with that? Why?
Because their slope is.
It is because they are parallel. The slope and for this two linear function is y k basically is -1 out of 4, right? So the slope of the function is the same. They are parallel. So if they are parallel, definitely there's no solution, right? So is that no solution? That's reasonable. So if that is reasonable, here, question 3. Question 3, here is have Robin. Question 3. Write a second question for the system. So the system has only one solution, please. Would you help me write one of a question that is makes only one solution with the linear equation? Yes. I don't think so. Not to help me right now. So maybe next week. I found this. Okay, next week. Next week's like the end. So as everyone figure out, Robin, what is the equation makes the system has only have one solution?
Y equals 2x plus 5.
Job, that is true. Okay, so next one, Michelle, would you like to write the second equation for the system? So the system has no solution. Basically, they got to be parallel. And Michelle, what is this equation, please? To make sure they are parallel, because it's asking no solution, right? So how it can be parallel, Michelle?
That's a good question. How can it be parallel?
We said, so you got to give the same slope, right? So what is the slope for this linear equation?
4.
Seriously?
No, that's a zero number. -2.
And that's -2. So in here, you make the slope as exactly same. That will be y is
equals
-2x. And the
plus
constant number got to be different. You can write any number
6.
except 4. 6, okay, except 4, right? So in here, this is an equation, or maybe 5, 6. Not 4, not 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it depends on you. But in here, the slope got to be same, right? And would you like to write a second equation? The system has infinite many of the solution. Also, please.
Y equals -4x plus 12. I mean 2y.
Y is equals -4x what?
Plus 12.
Plus 12?
Isn't it simply 2y?
No, it's not.
No? Okay.
Also, did you want to try?
-6x plus 24.
3y is equals to -6x plus what?
24.
24? 24? Why is 24? So in here, I understand also, what did you mean here? Did you mean that is y times number 3 is 3y? So -2 times 3 is -6.
Yeah.
But 4 times 3 is?
I was looking at 12.
12. It's 12, right? Is that 12, right? Because in here, is that means they are exactly same equation. They have as many as solution as it want. Basically, it's infinity of the solution, right? But in here, you got to make sure y is also times number 3, or maybe if you want, you can times number 2, times any of the number, but make sure they are exactly the same answer. Oh my God, question 4. Why it has so many of the words? Okay, who likes to rate it? Question 4. Who would like to rate question 4? Okay, I will rate it. So he said, question 4, at the country fair, you and your little sister play a game called Honey Money. In this game, he covers himself in honey and you dig through some sawdust to find hiding money and stick as much of it to her as you can in 30 minutes. Oh, okay, sure. The fair director has hid only one bill, $1 and another $5, right? During the game, your little sister count as you put the bills on here. It doesn't know the difference between $1 and $5. Okay, sure. But she knows that you put 16 bills on her total, right? You were busy counting up how much money you were going to make, and you came up with a total of $40. After the activity, you put all the money into the bag and your sister takes it to show her friend and lost it. Okay, the fair direction found a bag of the money, but say they can only give it to you if you can tell how many $1 and how many $5 you had. So what will you tell the director that you can get your money back? Solve the problem, use any method you wish. Show your work in the space below. I gave you another minute. So 2 to 3 minutes, or maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Think about this question by yourself. Thank here, some hint in here. 16 bills in total of $40. What is X? What is Y? You have to write let X presented forward, let Y presented forward. What is X presented? What is X? What is Y? You didn't show me what is X presented. Did you finish already? Just stuck on the question. So first, you got to show me what is X, what is Y, right? So basically, you gotta write the equation and got clear what is X, what is Y. He said she knows that it put 16 bills on total, right? Is that basically no matter it's $1 or maybe $5, that is total is 16, right? And that you also know the total amount of the money is $40. Did you figure out, Amy? No. And everyone is stuck on the question, right? Okay, Amy, so here I got to ask for help. Would you like just help me to record it? Just use video to record it around 30 to 40 minutes because some of the parents, they are asking how it works. Okay, thank you so much. Just a recording, maybe 30 to 40 minutes. 40 seconds.
Oh.
Okay,
oh,
not 40 minutes.
oh, okay.
Okay, let's see in here. Question 4, right? What do we know is that is he didn't know the difference between 1 bill and 5 bills, but she knows that he put 16 bills on her total, right? So what does that mean? So in here, how about we set let X represent it for how many $1, right? How many a $1 bill, right? And how about we let Y as to represent it? How many $5 bills? right? So starting from the sentence that you put 16 bills on total, which is X adding by Y is equals 16. Thank you so much. And you also know that as the total amount of the dollar is 40, is that means X, because X is represent for $1 bill. Basically, X times 1, that would be total amount of 1 bills, right, Elsa? Did you agree with that? Right? And 5 times Y is $40, right? In here, you know that is $40, right? Did you agree with that? So basically, that will be the equation system, right? Right? Is everyone agree with that? So in here, can you figure out what is X, what is Y? What is X, what is Y? I gave you a little bit of time. So write your response to the fair direction in complete sentence on the line provided. Let's see what that is. So you can do find the linear function. So graph the linear function, or maybe you can do solve the equation. How? So basically this question is asking X plus Y is 16. X plus 5Y is 40, right? How to solve this equation? We got to learn it before. Here I got the solution, question 2, subtract is question 1. It shows for Y is equals to, what is 40 minus 16? 24. It is 24, it is. So basically Y is 6. Show me X is 10. The X is 10, right? It is. And here, not Chenxi, Michelle, did you agree with that?
Yeah.
Do you have any question?
Nope.
Jasmine, how about you? Do you have any question?
No.
No, that would be great. If there's no questions, let's go back to question 3. Okay, so in here is that solve the linear equation algebraically. Okay, so first is that the concept of skill we got to learn that first determine which method of solving system of the linear equation may be easier as depend on the problems. So basically solve simultaneous linear equation algebraically and create a system of linear equation to model a real world problem, solve the system and interpret the solution in the context. So let's see in here. Let's see 4.2. Okay, so next page, please, everyone. Next page. Next page. So everyone, please see from here. Okay, Amy, see the board, and also see the board. Is that in the previous section you learn how to solve a system of linear equation by graphing, right? We do graphing, right? We will learn another way to solve the system of linear equation by solving by graphing, right? So let's graph this one at first. And let's graph it at first. And the second, can you please solve it algebraically? Okay, so you got to give accurate numbers. So first, when you graph it, so that will be X is equals 0, Y got to be equals 2. Y is equals 0, X is negative 1, 2 out of 3. It is. I hate it. I don't like this one. I don't like negative fractions. I will choose another point. I will give x is equals 1, y is 5. Why not? Right? Because I like whole number instead of the fractions. So 0 into x0, y is 2. X is 1, y is 5. And connecting these 2 points. This is y is 3x adding by 2, right? And how about next one? Y is negative 5x. So basically x0, y is 0. X is equals 1, y is negative 5, 0, 0, and x1 is negative 5. And connecting these 2 points. Ah. Oh my God, times definitely not a whole number, right? Why? Why is not a whole number? I hate it. But it's fine. Okay, so it seems at this point, I'm not quite sure. It seems this is the intersection point, right? And basically from the graph, what did you figure out? It's hard to say what is the accurate answer, right? Because when you use by hand, it definitely is hard. So how about we do it in algebraical way? Okay, how? So everyone, let's see from here. Y is 3x plus 2. Y is negative 5x. So how to solve the equation? Basically, y is the same point. Is that y is equal to y? So is that equation 1 is equals equation 2? So is that 3x plus 2 is negative 5x? Because y it is y, right? How to solve the x? 8x is equals negative 2. Am I right? Yes, it is, right? Is that x, it gives 1 out of 4, negative 1 out of 4. Yes, also.
Is it negative 3x?
No. And here, let's see. Here, basically, what I did that will be plus 5x at first.
Oh,
Is that 8x plus 2 is 0, right? Is that 8x is negative 2x, basically it's negative 1 over 4, right? Does everyone agree with that? So when you know x, what is y? What is y, Amy? Negative, you can use this equation 2, or maybe if you want, you can use the equation 1. It's depends. Times negative 1 over 4 as positive 5 out of 4, right? Do we got the algebraic solution, right? As a solution that is negative 1 over 4 and 5 out of 4, right? Did you agree? What's that?
I got it, yes.
You got it the same way, right? Should we have a break? Yes. Is everyone okay with 5-minute break? Okay, okay. Let's do 5-minute break. I'm still recording, but I got mute ourselves. Let's mute it so they can Is everyone come back? Jasmine, Michelle, Robin, and we got finished 4.2, right? So basically in here, I got give another questions. So you got to show the two different ways to solve the equation. The first one that will be show me how to graph those two systems. For example, y is equals 4x plus 6. And I give another equation that will be y is equals 3x subtraction 5. Okay, so we got to figure out the answer first as by graphing. We got to graph those two linear functions and to show me the intersection point. And the second one that are algebra way. So you got to figure out the accurate answer, okay? Accurate number. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, give you a little time, please. Graphing it first, and second, give me an accurate number. Is that hard? No.
No, this is fraction.
Mhm. Should I change it a little bit easier?
It's okay.
4x plus, yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, because in here, you just random route the equation. It shows x is -11. So when x is -11, what is y? Y is 4 times -11. Okay, I don't ask him to graph. Okay, I think it's a little bit hard for graph. So it's -44 plus 6 will be negative what? 38. Is that right? Right? Because y basically is equals to y, right? Is that 4x plus 6 is 3x plus minus 5, right? So basically it's solve the one variable equation, right? Mhm. So, Asa, do you have any question? I don't ask him to graph this time, but do you have any question on solve in this way? No. So let's go back to the handout. So where it is? Here it is. So it said find value of each shapes, verify your answer. So I think the first one is too easy, right? Right?
Yeah.
Basically in here, that will be 2x plus y is 25. Y is 5. So what is circle basically? 10. Is that 10? Right?
I think so.
That's pretty easy. And I think let's go a little bit harder one. Let's go back to question 9. Question 9. I will leave 1 to 8 as a homework. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because it's easier. Let's see question. I think 8 is also maybe 8 is not hard. 8 is not. Let's see question 9. So 2 triangle square, 2 square adding a star is 21. 4 of the square adding by 2 star is 42. Can you figure out what is the square? What is the star? And Michelle. Okay, so let's see here. Question 9 is for Amy and Elsa. Question 8 is for Robin and Jasmine. And question 7 is for Michelle. 7 and 9. you finish? Yeah, what is a square?
I think it's 10.
So if square is 10, what about star?
2.
Impossible, because I verified the solution is not right. Double check. So basically 2 square, that'll be 2x, right? 1 star is 1y, right? Is that basically 2x plus y is 21. And 4x plus 2y is 42. Oh, Amy, this question is pretty hard.
Yeah.
Not pretty hard. It's tricky. And Robin and Jasmine, what do you think for question 8?
The circle is 5 and the triangle is 3.
5 and 3, 3, 3. It is. Good job, Robin. Pretty good. And Jasmine, Michelle, what about 7?
The square is 12 and circle is 6.
4 and 6. So 4
No,
and
12 and 6.
12. Let me check. 12, 12, 24. I think that will be verified as first solution. That is right. Good job, Michelle. Good job. And Michelle, Amy and Asa, why we stuck on this question? Let's see why. And here, the first is 2x plus y is 21, right? Because 2 square, 1 star. Second is 4 square and 2 star. What did you figure out? What is this?
Double.
It is. So when you divide by 2, or maybe double the first equation, you got 2x. What is this? 2x plus y is 21 when you divide it by 2 at the same time. That is means they are exactly the same. That is means they have how many solutions?
Wait, so it's infinite.
Infinite, right? So in here, when the square is 10, that will be the star will be 2 times 10 is 21, right? When the x is 5 in here, 21 minus 10 is 11. When x is 0, y is 21. We have how many solutions? Infinity, right? Not just one solution. Is everyone agree with that? Of yes. Let's figure out question. Let me check how many. Question 10 is it's Jasmine. Question 11 is Michelle. And question 12 will be Robin, Amy, and Elsa. Phew. What is x? What is x? Just figure out why. What is x? I think Amy and Asa already got the answer, and I'm asking for Robin for question 12, please. What is x, Robin?
X is 14.
13?
14.
So what about y?
Y is 9.
Is that same as yours, right? Also, same as yours, right? Good job. And Michelle and Jasmine. Michelle, what is 11?
Wait, what?
What? What is 11? I said 11 for me.
Oh, wait, like with the shapes or
No, can you see the
answering them?
screen on question 11, Michelle?
Yeah,
So, and
you just
here,
lost me for a second because my iPad died.
ah, so I still give you a little bit time. Can you see the 11 right now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, Jasmine, what about 10?
X is 11 and Y is 4.
Y is 4, X is what?
11.
X is 11, 33 plus 8. Good job. And Michelle, I still give a little bit time on 11, okay? I think let's try 13, 14, 15. Maybe, yes. I think 13, 15, until to 15. I think 16 is a little bit hard, but until to 15, okay? 13, 14, 15, please. 13, 14, 15 by yourself. Okay, so we are asking them to change the light, okay? So change like
no,
not too bright. That's fine. It's fine.
It just like everybody's eyes like getting like
Okay, right. Yeah, we do ask them to change it. So 13, 14, 15. Start. I think 16 is a little bit. Yes. 16 is a little bit hard, but we got to working on together. And Michelle, I'm still waiting for 11, okay? 13, 14, 15, everyone. I'm asking Jasmine, Robin, and Amy, and Rose also. So this is 16 is the hardest. That's 16 is hardest. But 14 and 15, I think is not that hard, right? It's a challenge question, it's not challenge. And just 116. Robin, did you finish 14 and 15 and 13?
The answer for number 13 is X equals 3, Y equals 6.
X equals 3, Y equals 6.
Yep.
Okay, how about 14? Did you also got it?
Z is 9 and Y is 14.
Y is what?
14.
13?
14.
14. How about X?
Oh, I didn't do accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give you a little bit time.
X equals 20.
X is equals 20. Let me check. No, it can't not 820. No, it's not. It's the why I do verified as not because of x to 20. The first equation is not works.
X is 18.
18. Let me check. So 18 plus there should be 3 that would be 3 max 27 adding my that's good job. And let me check your 15. What is your 15? Can you double check also if you got the same answer or not? If you got same answer, it should be right.
Yeah.
That would be great. Okay, so let's leave question 15 to Jasmine. Jasmine, what is about 15? You can do 60.
Z is 6.
It
X
is?
is 20. X is 20.
X is 12,
20.
20.
And
And-
then Y is 23.
Y is what?
23.
23.
No.
Check, double check your Y, please. Jasmine, double check your Y. And Michelle, can you give me that question 11?
Y equals 1, x equals 4.
Y is equals 1, X equals 4. Thank you so much. And 15, that shows Y, because in here,
17.
just it is. Good job. Is that 18? Is that 18? 17. 17. Okay, let's try question 16 at first by yourself. You did?
Yeah, I did.
Did you check with Asa? Did you got the same answer?
Oh, that's it. Oh, wait.
16, I said 16. I'm waiting for your answer, everyone. 16 by yourself. Did you got the right answer? That would be great. So we still have a fill of the minute. I think I will love the card. Yeah, but this question is pretty easy. Let me check. Michelle, question 16, please.
X equals 17, y equals 8, and z equals 5.
Robin, did you got the same answer or not?
I have the same answer.
Did you got the same answer? Yes. Yes, I don't want to do the homework because those questions is basically no hard. We still have around 10 minutes, but let's do some hard questions. Okay. So let's solve the equation by algebraically, okay? So the first one, find a page, for example, in here. Back. Okay, so write y as equals to 2y as equals x minus 5 and x subtract x adding by y as 13. This is equation group 1. And equation group 2. 1 out of 2x adding by y is 4. And 3x minus y add equal maybe minus 2y because that is too easy. 6. Okay, I'm waiting for your answer. Not turn off the light. Okay. Every one of you finish. You can do these 2 questions. Just leave the homework as a homework. You can do graphing, but it got show you a reasonable answer and as approximate answer. And how can you figure out that accurate number? You want to try, or maybe I can explain. Just do one time. That's a little hard to try. But let's look for question 2. I highly suppose ask just that I change all the fraction as a whole number. How? How would you change a fraction as a whole number? So in here we have 1/2x, right? How to change as a whole number? Basically times number 2 at the same time. So everyone, for the last questions, let's see over here. So because let's see if I'm here. Okay. So let's see question 2. Okay. So I highly recommend it. When you see the question, where's the fractions? So the first step is change out the fraction as a whole number. By how? We do times number 2 at the same time, right? This is an equation. Basically, you can do addition, subtraction, division, or times the same number at the same time. Is that changes x adding by 2y is 8, right? And the second equation is 3x subtract 2y is 6, right? Can you solve it? Yes, we do. Equation 1 adding by equation 2 will be, this is 0. So basically 4x is, what is it, 14. Is that x is 14/4, right? From that, you can figure out what is y, right? Well, let's see another question. Here it is. That is 3 out of 2x adding by 4 out of 5, y equals 7. How to change this equation as a whole number? The fraction as a whole number, by how? Times 10. Is everyone agree with that? Thank you, Amy. Is that times 10, Michelle? Did you know why? Because we would like to change all the fraction as a whole number, right? We like whole number. So 10, which is the common multiple of 2 and 5, right? So 10 times 3 out of 2 will be, what is that? 15 x, right? And 10 times 4 out of 5 will be 8y is equals 70. Is that how to change a fraction as a whole number? Did you agree with that? Let's do another question. That will be 2 out of 3x adding by 7 out of 4x, 4y equals 1 out of 2. 12. Is everyone agree with 12? Also said that is 12. It is. Basically, as the multiple, actually as the least common multiple, right? Is the least common multiple of 3, 4, and 2, which is 12, right? When you do times 12 at the same time, you change all the fraction as a whole number, right? We are done for today. So basically, what is the homework? Homework is what we didn't do it. Basically, that will be last 2 pages that we didn't finish yet. Is that okay for you? And also, I think we also love the question starting from here, the blocks, the circle plus square or something like that. Because I said the first 1 to 8 is pretty easier. Kind of love as a homework, right? Yeah. The homework that is the last 2 pages, including the first 1 to 8 questions on the paper. Yeah. Yes, that one. So does anyone have any questions? If not, you got to send me the homework if you are taking online class. And if you are taking in-person class, next week you got to bring the handouts back and show me what is the homework, okay? And do you have any question? If not, how to do the next step? That stop the recording.